transactions that happened in the smart contract, even with it being down. So there was a lot going on inside of this smart contract. Go ahead, Edgardo.
Ok, no solo los más de 5,000 miembros, pero si ustedes ven el blockchain y todas las transacciones, ahorita mismo son es haciéndolo por medio de
like that is a huge number. So Edgardo, you can translate that.
no
ability to grab that information and to communicate. But and that's actually a good thing because it protects all of us.
So, el sistema tiene una seguridad, dice que cuando eso pasa, tiene una seguridad que pues hizo lo que, ¿me entiendes? Que confundiera el sistema, que es algo, es una seguridad que es bueno para nuestro sistema, ¿no?
So here's the deal. I am sure that the haters are loving this, but you have to understand something. This is something that is actually a huge blessing because we were able to catch something that I'm guessing is happening in other smart contracts right now, but they're not making sales as quickly as we are. So they're probably not even recognizing that it is happening. So we had to make some adjustments.
Ok, bueno, dice, esto lo que hace es de que todas las personas que nos están viendo allá afuera, pues muy contentos, ¿no? Pero de la otra manera es de que también todos los contratos inteligentes, todas las transacciones que están allá afuera, no va a pasar esto porque no tienen el tráfico que LionShare tiene.
So the bottom line, what does this mean? It basically means this, okay? Number one, we have actually deployed a brand new smart contract. Okay, so when you log into your back office, there's actually a new smart contract that's going to be there. We are also importing all of the transactions that happen. So like I said, there was over 11,000 transactions. So they're all going to be imported into our system. You'll be able to see them on the blockchain. So everything's going to be there from that perspective.
So para que tengan una idea, dice James que ahorita mismo están verificando un nuevo contrato en el blockchain, pero todas las transacciones se están transfiriendo al nuevo contrato que se está verificando. Which is
go ahead.
Which is the same, pretty much same.
Yeah. So here's the deal. I wanted to talk really quickly about the smart contracts because one of the questions that has come up is like, why is the smart contract not verified, right? I mean, everyone's been asking that question for this exact reason we did not verify it right off the get-go, because Tron's testing environment is very much different than Ethereum's. It's not near as good. So we wanted to make sure that the process was working correctly. The new contract is already verified, and we will verify the old contract as well, just to make sure that you guys can see that it was completely fine. But everything will be verified. If you look at it right now, it is verified.
So, lo que está diciendo James es que el nuevo contrato va a estar, ya está, o sea, va a ser verificado y van a poder ver todo lo que vienen siendo las transacciones, todas las transacciones que se están transfiriendo al nuevo contrato que va a estar en lo que viene siendo en el blockchain.
So I want you guys to think about something for a second. I mean, think about what this says about our programming team. Number one, to be able to spot something like that was taking place. Number two, to be able to fix it and deploy an entire brand new smart contract and still keep the integrity of your downlines, the order in which people came in, and everything like that. I have to really applaud them. Even though there were mistakes made, it's a huge blessing that we have a team like that in place.
Dice, usted puede imaginarse el equipo de programadores que tenemos que pueda identificar el problema y puedan solucionarlo de una manera más profesional y ética para cada uno de ustedes.
So basically the question is, well, what does this mean to you? Like, how is it going to affect you right now? Because the bottom line is we all want to start making sales like right this second, right? I mean, that's what everybody really wants. So how does this affect you? Go ahead, Edgardo.
Ok, la pregunta que ustedes deben estar haciendo es cómo los afecta, cómo los perjudica, ¿me entiende? A ustedes.
So here's the deal. We are in the process right now of importing all the transactions that were happening so that they will appear properly in your back office. Okay, so that's the process that we're in right now. Contracts already up, everything from that perspective. We're just in the importing process right now.
So, dice que ahorita el proceso que se está haciendo simplemente es pasar todo, ya el contrato, todo ya está listo, todo. Lo único que está haciendo es transfiriendo todas las transacciones al nuevo contrato.
So the bottom line is this: we don't know exactly how long this is going to take to import. I mean, it's processing right now, but if you guys have ever downloaded a software on your computer, sometimes it'll say, hey, there's 12 hours left. And then the next time you look up, it says there's like 42 minutes, right? So we're kind of in that process right now that the importing is happening. We don't have the exact time, but once it's done, we're going to be absolutely up and live and ready to go.
So, no tenemos un tiempo exactamente porque todas las transacciones se están pasando del contrato al nuevo contrato, y como ustedes ya han visto, cuando se está descargando algo puede decir 12 horas o puede decir 40 minutos, ¿ok? Es que cuando se complete y esté listo es cuando ya vamos a estar en vivo.
So here is what if you guys remember, if you have not been following us on Telegram and paying attention to our messages, you're really doing yourself a disservice, right? Because the only way that we can communicate effectively is through our Telegram channel. And I know there's a bunch of fake channels out there. So we constantly put our Telegram channel in here so people can follow it. And I want to talk about some of those updates I gave. So go ahead, Edgardo.
O sea, es muy, pero muy importante que todos estén conectados al Telegram. Recuerden, tenemos dos, el de español y el de inglés, ¿ok? Por favor, todos estén conectados el de inglés, ¿ok? Y también vamos a estar lo que viene siendo, poniendo todas las actualizaciones, lo que viene siendo en el de español.
Yeah, so I just put it in there in the chat for everybody. You can see it. But here's the deal. So on my messages to you from the very get-go, I told everybody that sales were halting. I told everybody, like, hey, not only are sales halting, I said, do not go to the blockchain and try to do it manually, right? I said that directly in my video. I wrote that as well. But I know for a fact, some of you did not follow instructions. Will that be accurate? So go ahead, Edgardo.
Okay, dice James que él puso un video de que no pusieran, o sea, lo que viene siendo órdenes manualmente.
You remember how your parents, when they tell you something and you can't quite get the reasoning why they're telling you that. Like in your mind, you're like, no, that makes no sense. I'm not doing that. And then it come to find out, like whatever they were telling you was like, there was a reason behind it that maybe they didn't tell you why, but they were telling you it. That's kind of the situation I feel like I'm in right this second with those messages that I sent out.
Lo que está diciendo James es de que esto viene siendo como cuando los padres te decían que hicieras algo y lo ignorabas.
Is that it, Edgardo?
Yeah.
Okay. He looks a little preoccupied there, doesn't he? So here's the deal. So some of you, you went ahead and you joined the smart contract on your own. You went around the system. Even though we instructed people to stop altogether, there are many of you that went in there. You either tried to upgrade, you tried to get people signed up, and I made that comment twice to please not do that. And there's reasons why. And the reason that you may understand now is that we had to import, right? We had to take people from the current smart contract and import them into the new smart contract. Now, you've never seen another smart contract be able to do this, right? This has not happened before. This is new territory. So we wanted to make sure that everybody just stopped, a clean stop. So we had a cutoff point so we could actually import people. Go ahead, Edgardo, sorry.
So, lo que está diciendo es de que la razón que se tenía que estar haciendo esto es parar para estar importando toda la organización a lo que viene siendo el nuevo contrato.
So here's the deal. There was a cutoff time that we had with the programming team. And if you are someone that went outside the rules and you went ahead and tried to upgrade your account or you tried to get new people in, there is a chance that either your upgrades will not show in the back office or these people may not show. Okay. And I hate to point fingers, but I have to, because like I warned you, right? I told you multiple times not to do it, but some of you did it anyway. So I'm not telling you that to like beat anybody up, because I'm getting to the solution, but Edgardo, go ahead.
O sea, lo que está diciendo es el riesgo de todo lo que se haya hecho manual, que no se vaya a reflejar lo que viene siendo cuando se importe del contrato que está ahorita al nuevo contrato.
So here's the deal. We want to be fair, right? I mean, I know some of you just had your head down and working. You don't have time to pay attention to every video I make or every word that we put into Telegram. You guys are trying to earn money for your family. I fully respect that. So the next thing is we got to figure out the solution to what I'm talking about.
So hoy lo que está diciendo es que entendemos que ustedes, me entienden, quieren estar, o sea, poniendo órdenes y órdenes para no parar, pero hoy va a hablar lo que viene siendo qué es la solución que tiene.
So before I get to the solution, I want to let you guys know one thing, that all the money, so like any money that was paid to inside of this contract, it actually went to the right people. Okay, so we're not talking about a money discrepancy whatsoever. Everyone got paid everything that they were supposed to be paid. It should be right there in your wallet. So we're not talking about that. What I'm talking about is when you log in your back office, let's say that you upgraded 3 of your packages, it may not show it if you did it after that cutoff.
Okay, dice de que todos los pagos fueron pagados correctamente. Okay, de eso no estamos hablando. Estamos hablando es de que no se reflejen todos los upgrades que hicieron, lo que viene siendo la L1, la L2. Eso es lo que estamos hablando.
So the solution, that's the question, because there's going to be some of you that you're going to be disappointed that, maybe you were able to upgrade to like, I don't know, 12 packages and you log in there and you only see that you're at like 3 or 4. So what is the answer? Well, the answer is that some of that's going to have to be done manually after we obviously verify that it on the blockchain that it was done.
Bueno, ¿cuál viene siendo la solución? La solución que se va a tener que hacer es, después de verificar en el blockchain que eso se hizo, es que se tenga que hacer manualmente.
And listen, I am totally that guy that I don't follow instructions very well. I read ahead. I'm a back of the book guy. I read it. So those of you who did that and went outside of it, I'm not here to personally attack you. I understand why you did it. I get it 100%. I just want you to know what the repercussions are of the actions that you took, right? I mean, there's got to be there's a price if you do something outside of what you're supposed to do, and that's what I want to talk about.
Lo que está hablando James es que por haber hecho eso es el riesgo que se ha tomado por hacerlo manual.
So the price is this. The price is that your account may not be upgraded. Most of you, it's not going to affect. We're talking about a very small percentage, okay? But for those of you who are affected, there might be some commissions missed that get passed up unless you want to go in there and buy again, which I'm guessing you don't. So what I'm telling you is this. There's going to be a little bit of a process here. I don't know if it's going to be a day or maybe 2 days that it will take to get some of you upgraded back up, okay? And I know that that's disappointing, but it's like there's nothing I can do other than to tell you what I told you, multiple times. Don't do it, but people did it. So that's kind of where we're at.
O sea, bueno, eso viene siendo, ¿me entiendes? Lo que viene siendo la solución de que se está diciendo que como se puede tomar un día, o sea, no se sabe exactamente el tiempo que se va a tomar, ¿no?
Yeah, and so here's the deal. I know, like, and here's the, like, even Edgardo, man. I mean, since we're just being totally transparent here, I mean, like, I had to send a message to Edgardo as well, because what we were trying to do is we were trying to show some of you, like, hey, here's a quicker way to keep the momentum going on your business while we're working on the site. You can go to the smart contract and do it, right? So I had to let Edgardo know as well that, hey, we've got to stop this, like, immediately. That's why we put those messages out there. So, I know there's going to be some of you that come back and say, hey, well, someone had a Zoom on how to do it. Listen, I get it. But as soon as we put that message out there to stop, that's when it needed to stop. Now, we let it go a little bit longer as far as like the cutoff point, but we came to a point where like we had to move forward with the program. And the only way to do that was to have a cutoff. So again, the people that are going to be affected, it's going to be like that percentage of everybody. But I had to let you know what's going on, right? Because we have to be transparent with what our system does.
Ok, lo que está diciendo James es que tenemos que ser transparentes, decirle exactamente qué es lo que estaba pasando, o sea, qué es lo que ha pasado en todas estas horas.
So here's the deal. What I'm committed to do here is to update you on the hour as much as I can. I mean, I will get a couple hours of sleep here, but that won't be for several hours. So the idea is to continue to update you guys, okay? On the hour as far as how the import is going, where the process is at. So what I would tell you is this: as soon as that's done, it's game time. Like, I mean, there's absolutely nothing wrong with our contract. There's actually nothing wrong with our system. It was what was right with our system that saved us from some of the challenges that we could have faced. It could have been a lot bigger issue if we had not caught it immediately.
O sea, lo que está diciendo James es que se pudo detectar lo que viene siendo a tiempo para tener lo que viene siendo la solución de lo que están haciendo los programadores, ¿no?
So the last thing I want to say here, I just kind of want to end it on a good note. And, I want to congratulate you guys. I mean, I think about this. There's like, I think 7,500 or 8,000 people that are in this smart contract. And we're talking about a launch that, if you really look at it, it lasted like an hour and a half at most, right? Before it got shut down to an extent. So I want to congratulate you on, living up to the hype that we've been talking about as far as the masses coming.
Ok, dice, quiero terminar con algo bien positivo, donde ahorita en lo que viene siendo en el contrato hay más de 8,000 miembros. ¿En qué? ¿En menos de una hora? ¿2 horas?
And, that's a positive thing. Here's the deal. I mean, I just got a message from someone saying, hey, there's still people that are upgrading. If you're upgrading right now, you're missing the boat here. I mean, just don't do it, okay? Because it's not going to affect you in a good way. It's going to be negative, because if you're upgrading, those upgrades will not show, because the import cutoff has been done for a few hours, okay? So if you've done this within the last few hours, you're going to be affected most likely. So we just want to be upfront and be honest with you.
So, lo que está diciendo James es que ya no hagan nada manual, porque eso ya pasó como unas 2 horas, que todo lo que pasa en 2 horas no va a ser transferido al nuevo contrato.
So I know that's a lot of information to take in. I mean, the key things are this. The key things are that we should be thankful that we have the amazing programmers that we do to be able to catch this. We should be thankful that we have so many people committed to this that we can do the type of numbers that we did so quickly. And most importantly, we should be thankful that the money went exactly where it was supposed to go, right? It went to whoever was making the sales, it went there. So we're not having to, make excuses or anything like that, because I promise you, the haters are coming. Like, they're loving this right this second, but they won't be loving us tomorrow. they'll be hating us again tomorrow, because things are about to get crazy with this. We are going to break some records. So, Edgardo, that was a big message. You can put it in whatever words you want.
Lo que está diciendo James es que lo que viene siendo ahorita, sí, todas las personas que nos están viendo nos van a criticar, van a hablar muchísimo lo que viene siendo de nosotros, pero mañana, cuando ya estemos con el contrato nuevo, bien actualizado y todo, va a ser algo totalmente diferente.
Yeah. So, and there's some of you out there that, you're talking about, hey, I can't log in. I can't do this. Just remember, until the system gets fully updated, there's some of you that you're just not going to be able to log in. It's just the way it is. Okay. So just keep it in mind. I hope you guys can tell by, I even said this on my video, my demeanor, I'm calm. And the reason why I'm calm is because I know we have this covered. If it was something huge, you'd see probably a totally different James, but no, like, I'm cool, because like, I know what's happening here.
Lo que viene diciendo James es que como me ven bien calmado es porque todo está controlado. ¿Ok? Si no estuviera controlado, estuvieran viendo totalmente otra cara.
The very last thing I want to say, and then Edgardo, you can take it for whatever you are. We can bring out people that might want to chat. You truly have an option right now as a leader, and your option is to pout and have a bad attitude and say, oh, they blew it on the launch, blah, blah, blah. Or you can be the person that says, look, I've never been part of a company or a smart contract in my life that's put 7,500 people in like an hour, right? And already breaking records. So you have an option right now. I want to encourage you to be as positive as you can. Be the leader that people want to follow. Nobody wants to follow negative. I can promise you that. So make sure that you're doing what you're supposed to do.
Lo que está diciendo James es de estar bien positivo. Lo que viene siendo, ¿me entiendes? Lo que ha pasado hoy, porque todo lo que viene es mucho más, son bendiciones, lo que viene todo en el futuro, ¿no?
So, what I would be willing to do, if there's any, there's 1,000 people in here, so opening this thing up for questions is kind of really challenging. I do see a couple people with their hand up that maybe we can bring out some of the people that are leaders here that might want to give their take on it, only if it's positive. No, I'm just kidding. You can say whatever you want, right? But let's see. I see Sherzi has her hands up. What's up? Let's ask her to unmute.
Hello, James. Hello, everyone that is here today. Edgardo. Look at me, Edgardo. I know you're a busy man. Stay positive. Smile, all right? Because you are a top leader that everyone's looking at you. And James is the peacemaker for you. Smile, all right? Don't think to your heart, guys, okay, hurry up next. No, so you smile and you stay positive, all right? Because we're looking at you. You are our leader. You and James and the programmers are our leader. All our ladies on here are our leader. We are positive. Our whole entire team and Team Victory, we've been praying. We've honestly been praying for each and every one of you here today. Why do you need to feel negative just because you are disheartened of what just happened? No. We put our faith and trust in the Lord because we also put our faith and trust in you. And we are honestly supporting you 100%, no matter if everyone is throwing negative things at you because of what happened. It's not your fault. It's their fault for being selfish and greedy, for going in without listening to the call. You said it so many times, and I heard you saying, don't stop. No one listened. Everyone, you need to open up your ears and open up your eyes. But if you lose faith and sight in what you're trying to do, you are just not going to go anywhere. And that just happened. Look at how much you have lost. And that is not the men's fault. That's not the programmer's fault. That is your fault. Then listen. By the end of the day, we got to stay positive. We got to focus. Like Shelly always says, inject positivity inside yourself. You are the leader, and you got to show that leadership to your downline. If everyone rubs off in what you show and what you portray. But I am so thankful for all my whole Team Victory for staying positive and for staying up for the amount of hours and praying together, worshiping together, and praying for each and every one of our members from different denominations and teams within the globe. We are one whole community. Never let that slip your mind that we are one whole family. Come together, encourage each other, acknowledge our programmers and our 2 leaders that are doing this for each and every one of you, which you are not even thinking about. We have to show our appreciation and gratitude and give them the time and patience for them to do their work. They will bring it out. Do not rush it. The programmers don't rush it. You gotta make this perfect. And you gotta have to wait. Think about the mindset first. Think about your why you are doing this. If you have patience, you wait. You wait, because it will all come back to you. I give God all the glory, and he has blessed us. And I thank you, James, because with God in the center of our business, he has made our team to wait. Because look at what everything just happened. It's all over the place, but it doesn't matter. Everyone makes mistakes, and you can always perfect it after those mistakes. Everyone be mindful about that, all right? You can all go, okay, get lost now. No. It's okay. Bring all this positivity in this chat, because we need this. We need the love. We need the aroha. Kia ora na talofa lava. Kia ora for all of my Polynesians out here that are on today. They are doing something good. You give all the glory back to these men and also to our Heavenly Father. Okay, James? You know we're praying for you all day.
Thank you, man. I knew there was a reason why I pulled you out, man. She's a rock star, y'all. You heard it straight from her. And here's the deal. I say this all the time. We got the smart contract. We've got a great comp plan. We've got all this stuff, but it's always about the community and the people that we surround ourselves with. And we've got amazing people here. So I see a ton of hands up. Let's see, David. David from Arizona. What's up, David? Oh, I think I muted you, bro. Sorry.
Okay, there we go. How are you doing?
Yeah.
No, tomorrow's going to be another day, and you know what? Everyone's going to forget about this little bump in the road, right? And it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. So but James, when you go to launch, we're not just like in the middle of the night just gonna go activate it back up, right? You're gonna give some time, right?
So here's the deal, David. The system is importing right now. So as soon as the system's done importing, essentially it will go live. I'm going to guess, just based upon the time of the transactions, because I know that's what everybody's wondering. It looks right now there could be like around 7 to 8 hours left. I don't know though. I mean, truthfully, because I kind of related it to software. Like sometimes it says, hey, there's 12 hours, and you look up a second later and it says an hour. We're dealing with a blockchain. We can't control that. So David, what we will do is, we'll make the announcement as soon as it's ready to roll. But I can't give you that exact time. I'm sorry. I wish I could.
That's cool. But just so people know, the thing is lightning fast. Lightning fast. When it was going, it was lightning fast. You clicked on it, it was done. You clicked on it, it was done. You clicked on it, it was done. And I love it, guys. That they made one contract. Well, one site for both, right? Then when we would do another one, there'll be another one there. I don't think anyone else has done that. No one's even thought of that. You won't have 5, 6, 10 different links. It's really cool what your guys are doing. And again, you're pioneering it. So there's going to be little issues here and there. And again, right now, some people are saying this isn't a little issue, probably in their mind. But trust me, in 2-3 days, you're going to say that was a little blip in the road. That was it, man. This is wonderful.
You said it. And you know what's crazy, David? Like, I had like some really big plans to like do some cool training today, like to show everybody how to link their Ethereum accounts to their, there's just so many cool things and features inside the system that you guys haven't even got to see yet because of the craziness that happened. But just wait. You said it the best. The thing's lightning fast. The programmers did an amazing job. And I know everyone's going to get to see it. So I say this all the time. Everybody's coming. Okay. I'm telling you, everybody's coming. It doesn't matter that we had a hiccup. Everybody is coming here because of what we've been able to put together. So very excited about that. So thanks, David, man. We appreciate all you. All right. So I see there's still, there's a ton of hands up here. I don't know if we're going to bring out every single person. Let me check the chat just to see if we've missed any questions. For those of y'all who are giving the compliments and everything like that, Thank you so much. We really, really appreciate it. Edgardo, is there anyone specific that you want to bring out, man?
Let me see.
I mean, we got a bunch of people that we can bring out, no doubt. I just didn't know if you had any specific leaders that you might want to come out and be able to share with us. Let's see here. I see, hold on one second. We've got so many people in here, y'all. It's almost difficult to see. I know, let's see here. There's Tino. I think he's from India. Let's ask him to come out. Tino? I think I tried to, let me see if I got you there. Oh, Lord. How about this? While I'm trying to figure this thing out, hold on one second. Give me just a minute. I've got problems, y'all. I mean, I really do. I don't even know what to say about my technical skills sometimes. Let's ask Dion to come out. Dion, are you there where you can come out? I'd love to get some energy from you.
Hello. OMG. I am totally excited. Listen, James, Eduardo, it's cool. It's all good. We are happy to be here. This is a chance of a lifetime, a once in a lifetime opportunity to experience this, our community. We have been working up until this point. We're not going to allow all of that great positive energy and all of the community we've been building. I was chatting to my international sisters panels, and I asked them, I said, where did all these people come from? Oh my goodness, we went from 180 to 300 to 500 to now over 1,000 people here today for this launch. This is incredible, James. So because you guys have come out in record numbers, excited, stay excited. Keep that excitement. Keep the positive energy. Keep yourself and your team in a positive frame of mind because you are leaders. We are here to make things happen for our families. So keep that mindset going. This is a wealth transfer. We've been waiting for this. The pandemic has primed us for the wealth transfer, and now we're right here in it. So I'm excited. We are happy to be here. We haven't slept either. What's sleep? What is that? We don't know. But anyway, thank you so much, James. We appreciate you. And shout out Marlene, Stephanie, Amy, Victoria. Gosh, I miss you guys. But we're here. We're here for support. Let's go.
Dion, thank you so much. You always have great energy. That's why I called you out. Like right off the bat, you get people in a different state of mind, which is fantastic. I appreciate that. And you know, you said it. Right now, right? To be as negative as we want to be. So, who is that? Is that Stephanie? Stephanie, you want to come out and say hello from the Philippines? I saw you were unmuted. I don't know if that was on accident.
Yes, James. Good morning. Good morning, Edgardo. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Yes. Hello. I am from Philippines, and even though we actually did not yet sleep, the webinar actually finished here around 5 a.m. in the morning, 6 a.m. in the morning since we started, and all day, the whole night, all of the team were actually awake. Though we're having here some issues, but actually, James, you know what? I actually already assume that it's gonna happen because it's not gonna be perfect 100%, but things could really happen. I already told my team that there could be things happen like just what happened in Ethereum, but rest assured everything will be fixed. Let's just trust James Ward, Edgardo, and of course our top leader, our mentor Alfredo Toledo, for giving us always an update, positive things to look forward with Lion Share. And I know James, the programmer, and you as well are doing their very, very best, to give us the very smart contract. And we are not perfect, right? For me, we are just human. Even though the programmer is trying to do their very best, they are still, human. They're bound to make mistakes. But it doesn't mean that we are going to stop from there. This smart contract is not just to look forward for the launching date. This is for a future. We're talking here a future that could just not yet about to start. We are just on that road to start. Not we are. I mean, the game is not yet starting for me. It's not just about the launching. So my whole team is just waiting for the update. Though things that sometimes really people were going to think on the other side, but we keep on telling them, James, that hey, Lion Share is not just for the launching date. We are here for a better future, right? So just keep on doing what you're doing, guys. We'll be here waiting, and we're going to support all throughout until this one will going to surpass. Just like actually, all of the leaders are here to support. So everyone, I know everyone is very fired up and excited. And rest assured, the team Elite Kryptonite James is at your back. Of course,
Thank
we're
you.
here
Thank you.
and we're very loyal to Lion Share. We're looking forward to earn millions of TRX, of course, here in Lion Share. We've been building this business for how many weeks already? I mean, I have a lot of absences in my work. I sacrifice a lot, and I don't want to waste things that we have been building. And I know everyone here in the Zoom is also thinking about it, right? We are not going to let our work be wasted, because I know you guys also are thinking about it. So, Russ, thank you so much for being a great leader, James. Though we're having a hard time or problem here, but here you are facing us, giving us an update, and I am truly, blessed and grateful for the leadership that you're showing, and of course, Edgardo and Alfredo. Thank you, everyone, and of course, have a blessed morning, and let's just look forward for the positive things. All right?
Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you. And I appreciate that. And listen, I'm getting so many messages here on the chat, just of people saying they got our backs. We got India, we got Nigeria, we got a lot of countries that are saying that. I told you, man, it's about the group. And one thing I've learned in business is if you can just communicate, most of the time people are pretty cool about it. It's when you can't communicate, right, that the struggles come. So we're being as transparent as I can. Here's what I'll tell you. I mean, kind of what I think we can leave with. I think it's safe for every single person on here to get some sleep. I really do. If there's some of you that might be struggling with sleep, I think honestly you could sleep for 6-7 hours and you're going to be completely fine. What we're doing right now with the import is we're just validating the order in which they go in to make sure everything is 100% perfect. So we're not going to open it until we know 100% that is done. So just based if you hear the chimes happening here, that's the programmer hitting me here. What we're looking at is we're probably looking 7 to 10 hours for this to be done. Like I said, it could extend, it could go a little bit faster, but I think it's very safe right now for each and every one of you to get some sleep, get caught up on that, and come ready to rock and roll tomorrow, because we're gonna blow this thing up. I mean, if we do 7,500 people in 90 minutes, can you imagine what's going to happen when we have no issues and we've got a full 24 hours in the day? We're going to absolutely blow this away. So Edgardo, man, is there anything you want to share before we wrap this up? I don't know that we have to keep people much longer, because I mean, I think that everybody understands right now what's going on. A lot of people are tired. So do you have anything final that you want to share before we wrap it up?
No, just keep connected on Telegram for all the updates.
Yeah, that's right, man. I mean, I'm putting it in there again to everybody. I had someone today send me a text, and he's like, James, he's like, I can't believe you guys are putting links on the official Telegram. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, no, we don't do that. So he's taking snapshots, and I'm like, no, man, that's not even our Telegram. So this is the only one that is the English Telegram, what I just put in there. Edgardo, you can throw the Spanish in there if you'd like to, but that is it. If you're not following that, I don't know why, except for maybe you didn't know about it. Okay, so now you know. Make sure to follow that, because that's where every single update's going to come from. If you're getting updates from other Telegrams, I cannot promise you that they're correct, because I'm part of some of these. I don't know how I even got to be part of them. That I see some of this stuff posted, I'm like, nope, that's not right. That's not right. So make sure that you're hooked into the right one, okay? Well, listen, I guess we can wrap this up. Edgardo, man, I appreciate all your hard work, man. I know you've been up probably close to 24 hours at this point. You can get some sleep. Everybody on here can get some sleep. Just know that I will continue to keep you guys updated. I'll wake up every couple hours and put a note in Telegram to keep you posted, okay, on exactly what's going on, where the process is at. I want to remind everybody of something, though. You're not going to be left behind, okay? You have to understand how a matrix works. It doesn't matter if you're number one or if you're number 100,000, your potential to earn here remains the same, okay? So, for anyone who thinks they missed something, you didn't miss anything, right? You were right in the midst of an unbelievable opportunity for you and your family. That's the way I see it, truthfully. I mean, in every crisis, there's opportunity. There's some of you that maybe you didn't have time to reach out to people. Here's your chance. Reach out to them. Tell them, hey, we've got it now, right? So you have to turn this into a positive, whichever way you can. The key thing is, I don't know. I should have asked. I was kind of curious how much Tron was actually earned during that short amount of time. I wish I would have gotten that statistic for y'all, because I just think the numbers are crazy. To have that many transactions happen at the same exact second, that's like winning the lottery. That's what the odds are with something like that. So anyway, listen, folks, I appreciate you coming out, all the support, all the positivity. I'm telling you, I'm looking at this chat. I did not have one negative comment other than James, unmute your mic when other people are talking. That's only, and that's not really negative, right? So I just want to say thank you. You guys could have had a totally different, outlook on this, but I think everybody understands at this point in time, we're not messing around, right? We're here for the long term. We're not messing around. We're not going anywhere. This is something that's for the people. So hang in there. I'll continue to keep you guys updated. Edgardo, thanks for your leadership and everything that you're doing. All the presenters who come out here every night, make sure to always give them love, right? They're spending time away from their family to be here and do this. So you got to make sure to give them love when they're here. And all the leaders that came out, thank you all so much. Let's rock this thing. Let's let them hear us roar tomorrow, right? We'll have a great weekend. We're going to finish September. It will be a September to remember. I promise you that. We still got 2 days left on this thing. Let's blow this thing up. What number, Edgardo, what number do we want to hit before October 1st? We've got like around 7,500 people right now. What is the number that we're going to hit by October 1st?
Well, let's shoot for 100,000.
All right. So we got some work to do, y'all. We can do it though. 100,000 by October 1st. That's his call. So, all right, y'all have a great night. Thank you all so much for your positive attitudes, and we're going to rock this thing. Hey, by the way, I mean, in the morning, yeah. So 7 a.m. Pacific time. What is that? 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll come out. We'll definitely give another update. So just don't count on a overview call at that time. Just FYI, we'll most likely be giving some type of update. Okay. So we'll see you guys out there. Have a great day. All right. See y'all.
Good night, everyone. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.